So yeah, that's what's kind of happening. I'm pretty happy with all that. And the underneath ones are fine. One of them has all these dishes, like dessert dishes, and my Pyrex and measuring cups, glass stuff is there. I do want to go through so I have a junk drawer, I have where the Ziploc stuff is, and then I have two kind of catch-all drawers. So I do want to go ahead and go through them this winter, but that's nothing I need to do now. I'm trying to really focus on now. What do I need now? What will I feel comfortable offering someone to share my home with me? So, and I think Peter Walsh, the great Peter Walsh from Oprah, his books, I listen to his books occasionally because they really help. And he always talks about there's boundaries. So, okay, so you want to keep more books, and maybe you're letting go of something else, right? But there's boundaries. There's just, if you want to live in a space that's comfortable, energetic, and helpful to you. So like books are going to be my way last hurrah. But he said to take like a drawer, throw everything in a box, and then for the next 6 months, year, whatever, as you need things, go get it and put it back. And then really take a hard look. Because I know there's stuff there that I just use at Christmas. So does it need to live in that drawer? Probably not. Once I get that cabinet set up downstairs and everything labeled, I'm so excited. I did go to I posted yesterday, I went to the Dollar Tree and I got like my little baskets with handles, and some of those are going to be used in that cabinet. Cookie cutters, like sprinkles, that kind of thing, where it's going to be easy to get in and out of. And I know. And then I don't know if I'll just put Halloween stuff together, Christmas stuff together. I don't know. That's the fun. I enjoy thinking and doing that and rearranging. Yeah, so I think I'm going to go ahead and get a shelf for the plastic stuff, and just for my own self, make it easy. And what I do now is, like, when I unload the dishwasher, I just set it all there until I have a minute to rearrange it, because that is always just going to need a little finessing to get in. But yeah, so the next hurrah is, again, I'm doing that surface. I still have stuff on my table right now. It's just basically stuff that needs to go where it's going to go. I'm still trying to decide. Like, I hang these on my banister, y'all, and I don't want to do that. I don't mind like one or two, but I might for now just have one of my containers in the kitchen with the bags in there tucked away. I also recycle my plastic. I'm very good about it, and I need to figure out how to do that in a neater way. Rethink maybe my recycling. I just have a bag for now. It works. And yeah, so that's this weekend's plans. I'm 3 days off. I'm so excited. So we're having Veterans Day falls on my day off, so then I got to choose another day to be off, which I chose Monday. So I have Saturday, Sunday, Monday. But yeah, and I'm almost done where my little green trolley is, and I'm gonna have fun stuff there, useful stuff there, but not a lot, just enough though it's there. And then underneath there's a thing where that might just be where I put things while I'm thinking about them. But yeah, but this, to me, I love this part. I really do. Gives me a chance to see what I have, So that is going to happen. And then right now, my living room is crazy. But I've decided to go ahead and finish this kitchen this weekend. So I will say, oh no, there's nothing I really have to go through. It's done. It's done. It's put away. I'm just going to pound out my refrigerator, my freezer. I'm going to see Mark and Sue. What's today? Sunday. No, Saturday. So I might go ahead and we might do a mini taste test, and I'll bring some of my frozen vegetable type things. I think we're going to do that. And the refrigerator, I have it's just, I'm trying to work towards doing it now, like having half, and really think about what I buy. And this is the lifelong challenge for me, y'all. This is a lot. So, but I can do it. And I'm thinking about doing meal planning with what I have, and also do a haul with what I haul from my refrigerator and my pantry. So I really like to think about, okay, here's the 3 meals I want to eat this week. Let me get everything out. Let me write it down. And then not say I'm having it Monday or Tuesday or whenever, but these are the 3 things I'm going to choose from to eat this week. Like snack, everything. So that's my thinking, so I can eat up what I have. Not a problem, right? If in a world of problems, trying to eat up all the good food in your refrigerator and pantry is not a problem. But that's kind of where I'm thinking. I'd like to have the kitchen done. It's very important to me that it feels comfortable. It's not going to be minimalist, y'all. I would hate that. And trust me, somebody who's very OCD and minimalist, unless they're sadomasochistic, is not moving in with me. I want someone comfortable. It don't have to be like me, but life happens, right? That's just going to be one of the things. So otherwise, they'll be miserable. I'll be miserable. Well, no, I won't, because I'm not going to be miserable. And then so I'm going to put away all the Halloween stuff. I'm still working on my haunted house, y'all. I'm not giving that up. I'm going to spend some time with you this weekend working on it. I just want to finish it. I do. And I'm going to organize all the Halloween stuff I got. I put it in the garage, and I found my other Halloween stuff. So that's all going to go together. And then one day this winter, I'll maybe bring it all up. Well, actually, I'm going to try to work in my library for stuff like that, because it's just not everywhere. And yeah, go through all that with you guys, organize it, let stuff go, be ahead of that jump. So kitchen, living room, that's it. I'm still, because the weather's insanely nice, I'm going to work on wiping down some of it's more mildew, I think, than mold, but I'm going to work on that, and I'm going to mow my lawn. That's not going to take long. And I'm going to spend 25 minutes mowing, 25 minutes pulling weeds, maybe cut a little more off that butterfly bush, and call that done. And then really, y'all, I need whatever suggestion you can have that is not that expensive, where I get rid of most of my grass, because why do I need grass, you guys? I don't lay in it. I don't want to be in ticks. I don't have ticks, but I'm going to sit on my deck and lay out. So I go down there to weed. And then I want to have a border where like the butterfly bushes, my mom's rose bushes are, my sunflower kind of flower-ish thing, and maybe have a little space to try to grow something, y'all. Sue, my God, my friend Sue from my mom's recipe box, I'm going to talk to her. She had all kinds of good veggies. And mine's pretty, I do have one bunny, but mine's pretty protected. So that would be fun. And maybe I just have to get the grass ripped up and then next time it'll be, what do I put down? I don't know. But I do know I'm not fighting it all summer. I hate it. I really do. I hate those thistles. So why am I going to do that? I'm not. The deck, of course, if Kenny comes and tells me, he's been really busy, I'm going to try to get him here in the next 2 weeks and just say, okay, what are we going to do? If it needs to really be just bite the bullet. I have a home equity loan. Maybe I'll do a GoFundMe to help my deck. But get that done. Because that, in the long run, could be hugely expensive. And then I will feel better. Actually, I might text him today about that. And just do it. And yeah, so these are kind of where I'm heading. Of course, once I deal with all the Christmas stuff that's in the house, I am going to put up a tree, I decided. I just got to figure out where I want to put it. I don't think I could plug in the lights. But then, I don't know. I got to figure that out. And then maybe they have lights that you can put a battery in and just turn them on, because I'm not going to have them going all the time. But I do want to do that. I found the tree. I have 2 trees. One's a medium, one's white. So I want to do that. And I'm going to ease into Christmas. Of course, I got to put away all my Halloween stuff outside this weekend. That seems reasonable by the weekend. But I'm excited. It's been hard. I'm going to cry. It's hard. I'm not going to say it's not hard. The thought of giving out candy on Halloween was too much. So what maybe I would do next year is invite someone to come with me, hang out with me, maybe. It worked out this year because it rained and there weren't that many kids. But this is hard. It is. It's just not, I mean, there's parts of myself in regards to my mom I don't like. But there's a lot of parts that just were me, you know, defined me. And now I'm trying to redefine myself or just let myself be myself. I don't know. But it's pulling these layers, you know, and if it was not hard, I would do it, right? I mean, of course, this is it's hard. I mean, it's challenging. It's just flat out hard. But I feel so blessed too, and so many good memories, so many not good memories. You know, I think when someone dies, they move into sainthood or something like that. But let me tell you something. My mother was no saint. And there were a lot of Christmases that were huge fights for whatever reason. Her mom wanted me to do something I didn't want to do. That's usually why people fight. So, but I don't think I really, like I said, when I was 11 when my parents separated. And I'm not really sure I've been present in Christmas. I think I just get through it. And I want to change that. And I guess that's what I'm doing. I'm letting go of this stuff that doesn't have use or meaning to me. I do like collections. I do love shiny new things. So I'm really trying to find a balance and not tell myself, oh, you're someone who doesn't go to the Dollar Tree anymore. No, that's not who you are. You're not doing that. It's not true. I love it and I enjoy it. Versus, you know, okay, let's be a little more conscious. Let's make some better decisions. And it's easier just not to do something than try to work your way through it and get stronger in it, if that makes sense. And that's what I'm going to do. That's what I am doing. And I've made huge progress. I mean, really. And I know my mom's helping me. But Christmas is really challenging. Of course, for everyone. So many people have a hard time at Christmas. And that is just so crazy. You know? But this year, giving to the food, you know, having personalized things, you know, like a 5-year-old who wants art supplies, you know, a 13-year-old girl who wants makeup, who has brown eyes. That's a lot of fun. And I can't do as much as I would like to do, but I can do something. And that's the way, you know, I'm going to honor my family. And I have fun little gifts and stuff already saved up for my friends, because I love putting little stuff together. But, you know, when you don't feel like you have to do it, and that is pressure I put on myself, right? Whether part of it comes from my mom or society or whatever, there's still something that, you know, I'm working on and trying to find moments of the joy and happiness, and I do. And doing this is amazing. I just, again, it's a gift I've given myself and the people I've met. I would not know these amazing women had I not done this. So making some pretty good decisions. You know, whether I keep a jar or not, I don't think is the point. You know, I just want to live differently. And letting go is just such a symbolic thing. You know, I think now I'm going to start writing it down, because my brain and numbers just, and not that it really truly matters, but I'm just going to, let's just say I'm at 1,500 things I've let go of. That's a lot. It's a lot. And, you know, as I have a little extra income, you know, I'm putting stuff away for the house, but, you know, on my first floor, I need new flooring because of my cat. And I need new furniture. It's pretty bad. It's not terrible. It's nice furniture, but it's old, nice furniture. So there's a lot of stuff, you know, I would like to do. So I'm okay. It's emotional, you know, and if you don't let it out, it just festers inside of you. And I think I've had enough of that. I think I've had enough of that. And it's so interesting because at work it's so hot. It's just so hot. And you're wearing like 76, 77 degrees. And you're wearing a mask. And so I find myself taking my mask off. And I don't want to do that. And everything's run rampant. And, a lot of people have had it on staff. We give out test kits. So we get all kinds of people coming in thinking they have it. I need to wear my mask. And I've been so caught up in being uncomfortable. No one else seems to literally no one else seems to be upset about it. And the answer is they can't fix it. Okay. So I was thinking last night, what do I do? What, am I going to be miserable for the next 4 months? I don't want to do that. But yet I feel physically uncomfortable. So I'm going to wear short sleeves. I don't think I can wear all my cute sweaters. But I also think I need to pop outside more and get some fresh air. Take a 5-minute break, even when it's going to be freezing. I think that's what I need to do. I need to really consume a lot more water and use this as an opportunity to learn something about myself, not to suffer. I feel like I've been suffering and I don't want to do that anymore. I want to learn something about myself to grow, because the world does not rearrange itself for you. It just doesn't. I'm always amazed when people come up and say, there's a sticker here and it's covering this. Could they make them smaller? So you want this book industry, this huge book giant, to now make them smaller? Okay, probably not. Be my thought. You might actually have to pull the book out and look at it, as opposed to a company changing some kind of practice. I would never think that. It's just fascinating. Human beings fascinate me. And of course, no one's more fascinating. To learn to observe yourself and not judge is probably the greatest gift. And it's a challenging gift, of course. And then, people talk about people. I mean, nothing's malicious, nothing's gossip. But I really want to work a little better. But I'm funny, and it's a way of releasing energy. But I'm working on that. I used to make myself the butt of the joke. I don't do that anymore. I haven't done that for a long time. But, I'm just, because I'm cranky and hot, I can go into really sarcastic mode. It's a way of me expressing my unhappiness, but I'm working on it. So I really do think, not the end of the world. What can I do? I figured out in the lunchroom, there's a high chair, and I can open a window and literally get fresh air and eat my food on this high chair, at the window. And there's enough of a ledge that I can set things down and not feel like I'm going to drop them. So there's an alternative. They can open the windows in the back room. So I'm going to work on that. So I have fans going nonstop. I can't. I have this really cool fan. I've showed it before, but it goes around the neck to blow up under my mask, right? So I don't fidget with my mask so much. The only thing, it kind of vibrates against my collarbone. And I have, some hearing loss, and I've got a fan here. I've got fans here. Someone's wearing a mask. It gets challenging to hear what people are saying. But, I'm just, I just want to learn about myself through this process, right? I think that's all you can do. We try to control everything you can't. It's an illusion. But I'm okay. But there's going to be some tears. It's also letting go of the not great Christmases, of the pain it caused sometimes. It's letting that go too. And, thinking, okay, what do I want to do differently? How do I bring meaning and joy? And that's a pretty amazing thing to work on. And then in the meantime, I can sit down and go through every marker I have and see if it works and divide them and be as happy as you can't even imagine. I did that. I have some up in my room I'm bringing down. I've gone through every marker on my first and top floor, not my basement, because my studio, that's another story. But yeah, so there's all this really cool stuff, you know, and even I have a thing for empty notebooks and paper, and that's full, then they've got to be weeded out and let it go. So no, I'm okay. I'm okay. And I think in life we're so afraid sometimes of bad feelings and overwhelming feelings, but I'm learning to hold my own in them and not, I think maybe not distracting them. What I don't want to do is be hot and miserable and go eat. Actually, I didn't eat that much yesterday. It's hard to eat when it's that hot, but for me. But I want to use that in some kind of powerful breakthrough kind of thing, as opposed to shutting me down and keeping me stuck in this moment. And I think now, you know, I'm doing a good job of regrouping, and, you know, and I do have is it a setback, bump on the road? Well, can it be avoided? Guess you don't know all that till the very end, but I know that I'm being kinder to myself. That's nice. I had a young girl last night. Well, she was probably 25, and we were talking. She was getting books on ADHD, and you know, I said a couple things, and she's like, "Wow." She said, "I've really learned not to be hard on myself because it's how my brain works." Really, no matter what the neurodivergent? It is. You're taught that's bad, or it's not the normal, or it's causing, you know, something that's not good. And really that's a lie. And it's just you, and you figure out how to work around it, work with it, enjoy it, all this stuff. So anyway, I didn't mean to talk this much because, yeah, I needed to film Trader Joe's. I think I'll have to put that off till tomorrow. I am going to Trader Joe's tomorrow. I have mixed feelings about the whole Katie Hesby thing. But I think in some ways it's going to help me not buy that much Trader Joe's this year. I need my creamer. I want some more of that apple salad. I want to eat that up till it's gone. And then, yeah. I don't need really much, so we'll see. But I already have 2 ones I haven't done. I don't know what the problem is. I think because I want to taste test stuff, and then I'm not in the mood. Who knows? Doesn't matter. Really, who cares? Doesn't matter. I will break them up and get them out there. And yeah, so I hope, you know, a lot of people are hurting. A lot of people are scared, living in fear, anger. And those are all natural feelings. It's just, how do you move through them? How do you not get stuck? Because you can't control that emotion coming. You really can't. It's like saying don't breathe. Well, okay, you can't do that. But it is, can you breathe deep? Can you be conscious of your breathing? So yeah, I think it is about not being stuck. And I think I used to say, hey, you feel this, therefore you're a loser and you don't have to do anything because this is dumb. But no, it's like, okay, yeah, now what? What are the tools? Like, I've been having terrible chest pains. Almost has felt like someone's foot has been on my chest. And started with the Christmas stuff. And, you know, I've talked to my doctor. And again, it comes to walking, journaling, water, breathing, consciously breathing, dancing, doing something that's just stuck energy, right? Now I'm lucky, and I adjusted my medicine, that I can have tools that will really help me. And they do. And it really is, the message is, be in the moment and make your self-care number one over every single thing. And that's what I'm working on. So guys, thank you so much. Like I said, you get a little bit of everything with me. Just real life, I hope. I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna come on here and act like everything's perfect. What's the fun of that? All right, guys, take care. I hope you comment. Let me know, how are you doing? How are you hurting? What are some things you do? You know, everyone's so generous. And I appreciate you guys so much. And I will talk to you soon. And I've decided I'm recycling it. And I'm just going to add a few more things and call it 25 things.